Starting off with my NYX Cobalt pencil and milk, I'm going to be dividing my face in half from where I want to divide the looks. So on the left side of my face, I'm going to be doing the Ice Queen look. So I'm taking the NYX Primal color in milk. I think I said that before, but I'm going to be putting this all over the left side of my face, on my eyebrows, eyelids, underneath my eyes, my lips, pretty much everywhere to create the base for the look. And then I'm going to be setting that with some translucent powder so the Primal color won't budge, and to further intensify the white color. Then with the shade Virgin, my Naked palette, I'm going to be putting this from my lid all the way up to my brow bone for a base for the other colors. And then with my Wet n Wild Art in the Streets palette, I'm taking that light blue and going to be putting this into my crease and on the outer part of my lid. And I'm really going to be blending it out because no princess likes harsh lines. And then with my NYX Primal color in the shade Hot Blue, I'm going to be putting this on my outer V just to really deepen everything up a bit. And again, blending because harsh lines are not cute. And this is such like a really pretty cobalt blue color. I'm going to be putting it more into my crease just to deepen it up a little bit more, and again blending away. And then with a white frosty white eyeshadow, I'm going to be putting this on the first half of my lid to brighten up my eyes, and I'm putting this on my brow bone and inner corner. And then I'm mixing the two blue shades and putting this on my lower lash line. And then with my NYX Primal Double Eye Pencil in shade Milk, I'm putting this on my waterline to really open up my eyes, and I'm putting this on my eyelashes, both top and bottom, to make it look like there are snow on our eyelashes. And if you have white like primer mascara or white mascara, that can work too. You can do that too, but I'm just using my NYX Double Eye Pencil in Milk and putting this all over, and I'm putting it on my upper lash line to further make my eyes look really open and awake. And then with my Wet n Wild like shadow glitter thing, I'm going to be putting this on my eyebrows. It's just silver glitter just because glitter is awesome and all princesses love glitter. And then I'm going to put that on my upper lash line because why not? Glitter is great. Glitter is fun. All princesses love glitter. Putting that on my inner corner and inner half of my lower lash line too. And then with that same frosty white eyeshadow, I'm going to be thoroughly coating my eyelashes with this because it's going to further intensify the white color and make our eyelashes look really snowy and just really pretty. This really made a huge difference. And then with my NYX Cobalt pencil in the shade Purple Violet, I'm going to be contouring, doing a 3E motion and on the sides of my nose too. And with the purple, it's just going to help it look like we've been frostbitten and look like we've been out in the snow for ages, like we have. And then with my NYX Primal color in the shade Fuchsia, I'm going to be blending that out, blending the contour out with that shade, and really trying to make the contour look not so harsh. And I'm using some more translucent powder to set that and make the contour look not so harsh. And then with my NYX Illuminator, I'm going to be pretty much putting this all over just to make our face look really dewy and glowy and highlighted and like we're ready to party, because princesses are always ready to party. Am I right, ladies? Because ice queens are outside all the time, our lips can shrivel up and decrease in size. So with my NYX gel liner and smudger in the shade Cobalt Blue, I'm going to be slightly overdrawing my lips and doing that lip thing to blend the two, to blend it together. And then with my NYX Eye Pencil and Milk, I'm going to be putting that inside my lips just to create an ombre lip, and going to be blending that out to create the perfect ombre lip, and that is the completed ice queen look. Moving on to the Lava Girl look, bear with me. I'm taking this yellow grease paint and pretty much putting this all over my face. And my friend got me this for my birthday, and it wasn't that great of a quality, so thanks Leah for watching this. So I'm putting this all over just to create the base for the look. With the same Wet n Wild Art in the Streets palette, I'm taking that yellow color, and I'm going to be setting my whole entire face with that just to further intensify the yellow color. And can we just take a second how I look like literally artificial macaroni and cheese? My face, like, if you put it side by side of me mac and cheese, there's no difference. Go with my e.l.f. shadow liner, and I'm going to be creating little lava rocks all over my face. So from where your eyebrows are and like your forehead, you're going to want to make the rocks look pointing downwards just to create more expression for the look, and so it doesn't look so plain. So I'm just creating little rocks, different sizes and shapes, pretty much pointing downwards to create some, you know, expression, because it doesn't look so boring. And then I'm going to make a little opening for the nostril hole because, you know, you always need a nose. And then I'm going to be creating the mouth. I was referencing a picture, and I don't really know what you would call this. So I'm pretty much, like, outlining of where I want it to be, just, like, pretty much abstract. There's no really shape or rhyme or reason to this, and I'm just going to give it a little bit more shape and definition so you can tell what it looks like, and I'm making it more pointed and just making little rocks branching out of it so it's not so boring and plain. And then I'm going to be filling that open area with some little more lava rocks so it's not so open and not so empty. And then I'm going to do the same thing from my jawline up, just creating little points and little rocks to create the mouth, I guess, kind of, maybe, and just filling that in. And then again with the open space, just creating more rocks so it's not so open, doesn't look so plain. Using some matte black shadow and just putting this all over the lava rocks to further intensify the black color and set everything. With the same Wet n Wild palette, I'm taking that orange color and putting this towards the lava rocks to create some shadow and to make it look not so flat and more realistic and 3D. Not creating shadow around all the rocks, most of them. And then line my tight line, waterline, and upper lash line with the same e.l.f. shadow liner, and again just going back in and just shadowing most of the rocks, but not all of them. It's very important not to shade all of them. Defining my crease with that same orange eyeshadow. Moving on to the mouth, I'm taking a matte black shadow and just creating little lines toward the center of my mouth and creating bigger lines towards the outside of my mouth. And it's going to give your mouth to look really cool and just really great. I don't know how to describe this really. With my CoverGirl Shadow in the shade 345, I'm creating more depth towards more of the lava rocks just to create a little shadow and to make it look a little bit more realistic. Keeping this really towards the lava rocks and not around every single rock. And then for the neck, this is totally optional. I'm taking the same e.l.f. shadow liner and creating little lava rocks. I'm pretty much doing the opposite of what I did on my face. So I'm creating little lava rocks and just filling in the blank space. Totally up to you how many little lava rocks you want to put on your neck. Filling in the rocks with the same yellow eyeshadow that we put on our face before and the same Wet n Wild palette. And then I'm taking the orange color just to create a little bit more depth around the outsides of the rocks. At the last minute, I decided to create two icicles on the sides of my eye with my hard candy eyeliner, so I'm just doing a bigger one and a smaller one, and then with the NYX Primal color in the shade Hot Blue, I'm going to be putting that on the top of the icicle to create a ombre icicle effect. Then for the neck, didn't really know what I'm doing, I just winged it, so I'm taking the same NYX Shadow Liner and Smudger and putting this all over and just blending it out with my finger. With the NYX Shadow Pencil in the shade Purple Violet, I'm pretty much putting this everywhere and then going to be blending it out with my finger. I didn't really know what I was doing, if you couldn't already tell, and if I didn't already say that, I probably did. And then I'm going to be putting some pink in there because I thought I needed some pink. With this is just the NYX Primal color in the shade Hot Fuchsia. And then you're ready to rock the world. So that's my entry for the NYX Face Awards 2015. Kind of a half lava, half ice princess snow queen. If you guys didn't see my last year's video, I'll link it down below. If you enjoyed this and want to see me possibly move into the top 30, please give this a huge thumbs up. I love you all so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.